Black History Month gives us a chance to learn more about hidden figures in our own backyard. A Gastonia woman is producing a web series based on a true story at Belmont Abbey College. Queen City News reporter John Lee looks back at the sense of urgency and even fear as students pushed for change in the late 1960s.
Take a deep breath.
How you feel?
Nervous now.
Don't be nervous.
At Gaston County Library,
Well, that's all right. It's good to sit back and observe.
actors Octavia Adams, Rhonda Boatwright, and Joshua Petty auditioned
What happened?
This kid said something on the court that I didn't like.
for roles they believe still resonate.
You believe or you're sure?
I love to audition. I love to be in the camera.
I think this story is, something that needs to be heard.
Where are you from?
I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
I can tell. Your accent is very easy to spot.
What do you think about the script?
Producer-director Ashleigh Gilliam has plans to film a YouTube series.
You're very quiet or shy. I can't tell.
Inspired by a true story, the series is called
The Abbey Boys, and what it is, it's about 7 guys who went to Belmont Abbey College and were trying to recreate everything that happened during that time.
For those who were there, that day feels like a lifetime ago. The Abbey Boys series is inspired by a demonstration at Belmont Abbey College in April of '69, 1 year after the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
We have a lot of hidden figures that a lot of people don't know about.
The yearbook described it as the day, quote, Abbey men were forced to face the racial conflict in all America. At 4:30 a.m., 7 African-American students took over the Gaston Science Building.
Locked ourselves in, locked all the entrances, exits in, and then we went up to the roof.
Larry Bembry attended Belmont Abbey on a basketball scholarship.
Why did we take the stream of locking ourselves in the building? Well, if you look back at that time, there were a lot of different protests, student protests throughout the country.
I think that what the students were asking for was perfectly reasonable.
Michael Fitzsimmons was also a student that spring, one of the faces in a growing crowd outside the science building. Now, before that day, protesters asked the administration for changes, including a Martin Luther King Jr. holiday and more black literature in the library.
Black studies courses, at least courses in African American history. I mean, all of these are a fixture of campuses today.
The protest continued for 14 hours. The longer it went, the more Bembry feared the worst. Demonstrators communicated with administrators through a mentor, Dr. Howard Fuller.
It was a frightening experience, quite frankly. And finally, and this is after 14 hours, Howard Fuller came to us and said to us that we should make a decision. We should leave the building because our lives were in danger.
Police had been called, by whom I don't know, but they were off campus, and there was an effort to keep them off campus because it seemed that they were quite averse to perhaps discussions. They simply wanted to resolve it.
Embry and the demonstrators left the building peacefully and were put on indefinite suspension.
We were told that there was demand by some Belmont Abbey board members that we could be dismissed. And we also told that our lives were in danger and that we should not only leave the campus, but leave Belmont.
Fitzsimmons considers that day a missed opportunity for the college.
I believe that Belmont Abbey had a chance to lead the way.
Decades later, the Abbey Boys series sheds light on events seared in Mr. Bembry's memory. Looking back, he's proud of what he and his fellow students did.
It kind of gave me some solace in the fact that what we did then was the right thing to do. Maybe we could have done something differently, but the mindset of wanting to uplift the conditions of ourselves as students was the right thing.
Is everything finished yet?
Yes, ma'am.
Tapping into that mindset is how actors will convey the story.
This is bigger than you guys think. I hope you know that we always have your back.
Gilliam says the Abbey Boys captures Black history that too many locals are unaware of. But this is her chance to flip the script.
And if I haven't heard of it, I'm sure a lot of people haven't either.
You did outstanding.
In Gaston County, John Lee, Queen City News.
The Abbey Boys series will be released on YouTube starting in April. Years later, those demonstrators still hope for some form of reconciliation. And to read Belmont Abbey College's statement about the 1969 incident, just go to qcnews.com.